Before I begin this video, I want you to imagine this for a scene. You're walking into a library looking for a new book to read, and you consult your local librarian. And as you walk up asking where your favorite book is, she asks you if you're here for the local gladiator battle. And you, in your rather non-gladiator mindset, go, What is this guy saying? And before you can say anything, this librarian gets up to show her god-tier-like body covered in battle scars. And as you sit there jaw dropped, she proceeds to utter out of their mouths, "If you want that book, you gotta beat my ass," and then proceeds to decimate you. Welcome to Library of Ruina. This is Library of Ruina. So just what is Library of Ruina? Library of Ruina is a game that really differs from Lobotomy Corporation. It's the same story and all, it's just a different game style. Unfortunately, since Project Moon over here loves their I can't control all this shit happening around me difficulty, they threw it into this game too. But aside from game mechanics, we gotta take a good look at the story. And to do so, we gotta go all the way back to Lobotomy Corporation. While in the last game I made a video on Lobotomy Corporation, I was sort of missing a few details that were kinda important. That's kind of because I didn't want to spoil the game in the first place, and I was just showing about how to play it and what it was about. And mainly because I hardly even beat the game myself, because a certain someone made me almost suplex my monitor. Furthermore, if you haven't played Lobotomy Corporation, then get off this video and finish that, or at least recap on the lore in this video that I'm about to go through. Enough yapping, and let's go all the way back to the very beginning. In speedrun, 52% accurate, and go. Meet Carmen and A, and Carmen is... But if there's one thing I'm sure you're wondering about is where the abnormalities are. You know, the ones back in Lobotomy Corp. And for that question, I tell you they are still in the game. Those abnormalities are special little fights in the game that have fun little mechanics. Unfortunately, some puzzles weren't meant to be solved by us cavemen since we can't figure out what the hell we're doing for the most part. But to be honest, I really like these mini battles, and I've always looked for the next one right after when I seismic slammed the shit out of some guest. I mean, hell, they even got new abnormalities, and the aesthetic on some of these abnormalities are cool, although some others are a reason this game isn't for kids. No! Trust me, this doesn't even dig into the worst parts. So what happens when you win the abnormality battles? Well, you actually get some cool stuff called abnormality pages. You kind of don't understand what they mean for the most part when you begin, but they can be really helpful in those guest receptions. Especially when a certain page from a certain abnormality consumes everything for a god tier librarian. Up here, you can notice this bar, and it's called the emotion level. Every time you go up a level, you get 3 abnormality pages to choose from. For the most part, the abnormality pages are divided by 2 emotions, awakening and breakdown. Awakening pages are pages that come entirely with good side effects and no downsides. These have to be attained by the positive emotion coins you get in battle. Breakdowns, however, come with stronger upsides, with downsides. And these are gained by negative coins you get in battle. The game will allow 5 pages that you can earn, and they can really help out in battle at most times. But what I'm about to tell you now is perhaps one of the best mechanics in the game. So good, in fact, that I might just say this has some spoilers in it. So if you don't want to hear that, just go ahead and skip to this time. Still here? Let's begin. Ian had helped with all the Sephiroth with their issues back over in Lobotomy Corporation. But Ian had kind of forgotten about Angela, and now Angela vents all those issues onto her librarians. And this results in hands down my favorite part of the game called realizations. After completing all the abnormality battles on the floor, you can do the floor realization, where Angela or Roland proceeds to go apeshit because of some past experience. The realization fights are of all the abnormalities you fought on that floor, and they introduce a new abnormality which is really fun. And the best part is whenever you finish a realization, you get the abnormality pages of the new abnormality and get these special combat pages called ego pages. These pages can be so damn good. Some take your enemy's light, some heal you, some make you God. and ego pages are only played once, which then can be recharged with emotion points. So overall, what's the general thoughts on the game? Honest to God, I love it. Gotta give it a 4 out of 5. Combat feels awesome, style feels like an improvement from the last game, and overall, this game is just one of the best I've played so far. If anything, this is actually the reason why my videos have been delayed, because of this damn game, and overall, I'm just kinda lazy as of recently. If you like Lobotomy Corporation, just finished it, and are looking for something else to play from Project Moon, this is a damn good choice I'd recommend. And if you liked the video, then I'd be more than happy to hear in the comments section. If you also like the content, you can go ahead and leave a nice like and subscribe. And just on a side note, and I'm speaking on a different mic, I'd like to thank everyone for the 500 subs we've gotten recently. I've always wanted to do this stuff when I was a kid, and now that I'm editing videos for people, it just feels amazing to have gotten here. So I'd like to thank you all for that. But other than that, I hope you enjoy this little guide. I hope you enjoy this video. Until then, see you next time.